Gloomy Duchess. Royal fans applaud Kate and Camilla's new looks but mock Meg after her media failure. The Duchess of Sussex was pictured looking pensive on Friday, the day after ending her $20 million deal with Spotify. Meghan Markle, 41, was spotted near her Montecito home, apparently in an intense conversation. She then removed her earbuds, but continued checking her phone as she walked along. Dressed casually in black skinny jeans, ballet flats and a striped jumper, she toted a $5,400 Fendi Peekaboo Izeo bag. Her husband and their two children, Archie, 4, and 2-year-old Lilibet, were not seen. The decision not to embark on a second series of the 13-episode podcast Archetypes, which was #1 on Spotify's rankings when it debuted, was seen by some as an admission of failure. Spotify and the Sussexes' audio production company Archie Audio released a joint statement saying they have mutually agreed to part ways and are proud of the series we made together. But Bill Simmons, head of podcast innovation and monetization at Spotify, condemned the pair in an episode of his own podcast on Friday. "The F-Grifters. That's the podcast we should have launched with them," he said. "I've got to get drunk one night and tell the story of the Zoom I had with Harry to try and help him with a podcast idea. It's one of my best stories." Simmons, a sports writer, founded sports and pop culture website and podcast network The Ringer, and sold it to Spotify in 2020 for $200 million. He then joined Spotify, and has long been critical of the couple. Last January, he blasted Prince Harry, saying it was embarrassing to be affiliated with the same company. "Shoot this guy to the sun," he said, according to sports website The Big Lead. "I'm so tired of this guy. What does he bring to the table? He just whines about S and keeps giving interviews. Who gives a S? Who cares about your life? You weren't even the favorite son. You live in Montecito and you just sell documentaries and podcasts and nobody cares what you have to say about anything unless you talk about the royal family and you just complain about them." Spotify has recently laid off staff and scaled back big-name talent in favor of emphasizing the creator economy. The loss of the Spotify contract will deal a blow to the Sussexes' finances. Their sprawling Tuscan-style estate in Montecito, bought in June 2020 for $14.7 million, is believed to have a significant mortgage. Annual property taxes alone cost $144,427 and there is staffing and maintenance on top. But the talent agency that recently signed Meghan, WME, told the Wall Street Journal that she was still hoping to find new outlets for her work. The team behind Archetypes remain proud of the podcast they created at Spotify, a spokesman said. Meghan is continuing to develop more content for the Archetypes audience on another platform. There are also suggestions that Meghan could soon look to bring back her wellness and lifestyle blog The Tig, in a bid to rival Gwyneth Paltrow's Goop website, which is reportedly worth $250 million. Since officially leaving the royal family and moving to California in 2020, the Duke and Duchess have pursued a number of different avenues to bring in revenue. This includes Prince Harry's bombshell memoir Spare, which he created as part of a $20 million deal with Penguin Books. The couple also teamed up with Netflix to produce the docuseries called Harry and Meghan, with the streaming giant reportedly paying the pair $100 million for the 6-episode series. Meanwhile, royal fans have praised Kate and Camilla due to their touching nod to Grenfell in green pattern dresses amid 6th anniversary of the tragedy. In particular, Queen Camilla and the Princess of Wales both sported elegant green dresses for their latest outings, and the colour is possibly a touching nod to the 6th anniversary of the Grenfell Tower fire. The fire, which ripped through the 24-storey building in London, on June 14, 2017, shocked the nation and led to campaigners calling on the government to rid apartment blocks of flammable cladding. As the Grenfell community pulled together in a show of support, their grief became synonymous with a green heart. Posting on Twitter on Wednesday, the Prince and Princess of Wales shared a single green heart, in a show of solidarity with the 72 victims. Now, It seems Kate and Camilla also paid subtle tribute with their most recent outfit choices, after both the royals stepped out in twinning green patterned dresses. The Princess of Wales was the picture of summer style in a chic £490 shirt dress from Safin as she chatted with health workers in Nuneaton yesterday. Kate, 41, accessorized the breezy silky number, which featured button-up detailing and was cinched at the waist, with a mulberry bag and Jimmy Choo pumps. The cool white and green tone of the leopard print made for a fun statement print as the royal also accessorized with Kiki McDonough earrings. Meanwhile, Camilla opted for a stunning white and green dress when naming a horse which is set to lead the mounted cavalry at the King's birthday parade on Saturday. At a small ceremony in the gardens of Clarence House, Camilla presented a head collar with the name Juno to the horse, previously known as Willow Rose, before feeding her a carrot.
In the fire of a city with five shares, what about a children on Maryland, with the one breathing dimension, for the freedom waiting with you and me, oh, with a rider by the side, oh, we deserve us a kind, in the fire, oh, we know we live in your eyes, together it's all about beyond every border, for the freedom and the flame, for the ears I'll be all we there, oh, the shadow, yeah, whoa, I'll tell the soul to be alright, yeah, whoa, we there, and the shadow, right, and the break, yeah, you and over water in your eyes, thought I'd try a storm in native freeway, riding out our destinies in the day, with the real as more we can of fear, for the freedom shiver, soaring up there with the reading, I'm with the
Gloomy Duchess. Royal fans applaud Kate and Camilla's new looks but mock Meg after her media failure. The Duchess of Sussex was pictured looking pensive on Friday, the day after ending her $20 million deal with Spotify. Meghan Markle, 41, was spotted near her Montecito home, apparently in an intense conversation. She then removed her earbuds, but continued checking her phone as she walked along. Dressed casually in black skinny jeans, ballet flat